everybody, Dan Scott. I used to work the drive-thru at Steak and Shake because I made such wonderful decisions with my life. A lot of people don't realize though, like as soon as you pull up to the box there and start doing your order, we can hear everything that you say. My favorite would be hearing like parents arguing with their kids. They'd be in the car going, "Hey, you're not getting a lunch. You're not getting a lunch. You didn't finish it last week. You're not going to finish it this week. I don't care if Jimmy's dad won you a large like last week. He said, alcohol, you're not getting a large. Because I said so. 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 God damn it, I should have worn a condom." I actually went out last week and I bought a pack of condoms. Not sure what for, I'm probably just gonna jerk off them before they expire. You notice that they have expiration dates on condoms, and they're always like 5 years off in the future. Like, that's not an expiration date for the condom, that's an expiration date for your life. That's the condom's way of saying, hey, if you haven't fucked by May 2018, kill yourself. And condoms, they come with instructions too, right? They got like this little tiny piece of paper and unravels into this big manual. And I'm like, there's 3 steps to putting on a condom. Get an erection. Roll the condom over the erection. Be a disappointment and blame it on the condom. So I'm poor, I have no money. I lost my wallet recently, it didn't even faze me. It's like, fuck it, there's nothing in there that's gonna help me. Like, I actually feel bad for the person that's gonna find it because they're gonna get real excited on the street and pick it up, and they're just gonna be real disappointed because all that's in there is overdrafted debit cards, receipts that you haven't paid for yet, and a bunch of expired condoms. Oh man, I can't stand people that say that they live every day like it's their last. Because they feel this need to tell me about it, right? They go, oh yeah, I used to be just like you. Always thinking negatively, couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. And then I started living every day like it was my last. You should try it. I'm like, yeah, this is how you're gonna spend your last day? Talking down to me? Like, I couldn't live my life like that because I'm just an asshole. Like, I'd just be a complete dick wherever I went. Like, I would shoplift wherever I went. I go to restaurants and eat food off other people's plates. I go to the mall and ask every marginally attractive girl if they would sleep with me. If I ask 200 women and one says yes, that's a good day. It's a great day. The other 199 rejections, like, fuck it, it's my last day. I don't give a shit about them. Like, it'd be bad. Like, I pour lead-based paint directly into the earth. I start tire fires just to offset all that green bullshit everyone's been doing. And the next time someone tells you, I live every day like it's my last, unless they're calling you from jail, they are full of shit. Yo, watch The Price is Right at all? Watch The Price is Right?
Yeah.
I just love how, like, with the economy, like, how terrible it is, I figure, like, they'd be giving away used cars. I can see it now that I'm like, well, Drew, it's a beautiful 05 Ford Focus, barely under factory warranty with less than 105,000 miles. It's got AM/FM radio, ice cold AC, and cranked down windows. All this could be yours if our check clears. And the prizes never match the contestants either, you know? Like, old people go on there, they get the skydiving lessons and the Corvettes and the Harley Davidsons. Young people get the new carpeting and the dinette set and the player piano. Right? And black people get ice skates and scuba gear. So, can't stand DUI commercials, you know? Because I got a DUI and it was nothing like the commercial. I was just driving around town in my martini car, you know, eating olives. There's nothing like that. They need to change the commercial to me trying to catch the bus because I don't have a fucking license anymore. I was running after the bus last week. It reminded me of running after the ice cream man as a kid. Except when you're a kid, you can miss the ice cream man. Like, that's, you know, you miss the ice cream man, like, that's it. Like, oh shit. Well, I'll be all right. I'll get my drumstick tomorrow. Like, I rely on the bus. Like, now, like, if I miss the bus, like, I can't use that type of logic. I can be like, fuck it. I'll just go to work tomorrow. So I ride the bus now because my life is shitty. I get, like, really bitter, like, when I'm on the bus and I just see people in cars. And I'm just like, looking out the window. I'm like, oh, look at this arrogant prick over here in the 82 Volvo. Look at him enjoying himself. Like, when you're on the bus, every car looks like a Rolls Royce. I realized when there's a group of people and they're talking about prison, there's always bound to be that one jackass that will say, "Don't drop the soap." So I started thinking about it. Now, realistically, when you drop the soap in the shower, it takes maybe 4 seconds to pick up. So in order for this to work, that means there has to be a man in the prison showers just with a constant erection the entire time. Like facing out into the shower, he's been there like 25 minutes, hasn't thought about showering yet. Like, he's got soap on the bottom of his feet so he can glide across the floor faster. So, I was cleaning my house up recently, and realized that like men and women clean much differently. Like doing the dishes. Like when women do the dishes, they scrub them off immediately. They go right into the dishwasher. Where men have them piled up all over the house. You got like cups and shit on your headboard in your room and shit. Dusting. Women, y'all dust. And when you dust, you use Swiffer. Men, we don't dust. But if we do dust, we use a sock that we found on the floor of a room. But cleaning the toilet. You know, you get that ring in there that shows up every few weeks, you have no idea how it got there, right? Women go on there, they got the gloves on, the brush, the toilet bowl cleaner, they're scrubbing it out, they're flushing everything. Men just go in there and piss real hard and stain until it comes off. It takes weeks to clean the toilet. So, I didn't shit in a public men's room until I was 16 years old. I thought it was a pretty good record going there, and just one day in chemistry class, it just wasn't happening anymore. Like, you ever have to shit so bad that every step that you take better be one step closer to the toilet? You have to shit so bad, like, you don't even think traffic laws apply to you anymore? Like, you get home and you have, like, Olympic seconds to get on the toilet, and you're just like, Jesus, if I didn't run that red light back there, would I have shit myself? So, I wish I had, like, the superpower, like, the ability to, like, make people have diarrhea. Just like, you know, not actually like shitting on someone, but like, you know, someone cuts you off in traffic, diarrhea. You're going to a job interview, you got 2 people ahead of you going for the same position, diarrhea. You're at the club, there's a guy hitting on a girl you want to talk to, diarrhea. To both of them. Just realistically, she's out of my league, and she probably doesn't want to be with a guy that wishes he could give people diarrhea. So I was watching the news recently, and whenever like a crime happens, the news goes out there and they give like the police descriptions, and they just vary so much between black people and white people. Like a black guy commits a crime, they're always so nonchalant with the description. You know, black guy wearing dark clothing, never gonna find him, you know. But white people, they got everything on him. He was 5'9", 170 pounds, and we're pretty sure by the looks of him, his name was Kevin. And the news always wants like the eyewitness encounter, you know? So they go out there, they always interview one white person, one black person, right? And black people want nothing to do with a news crew on their front door, right? They barely poke their head up behind the door, right? They're going, well, I didn't see shit. Well, white people love to be on the news. Like, that's their 15 minutes of fame. They call up the friends and family to let them know to watch the news at 6. They got their door wide open in their house. Like, you can see they're watching, like, Judge Mathis in the background. They're always the most white trash people. And they got every detail. They got to tell the story exactly the way they saw it, right? News be going, we're here with Eddie Johnson. Eddie, what did you see last night? Eddie be talking about, well, I tell you, I was sitting on the couch there drinking a Keystone Light and heard all this commotion going on outside. So I threw on my shorts real quick and I went out the front door. This big old mean son of a bitch coming by with a car stereo in his hands. So I called out for Leroy to come out. I said, Leroy, get your drunk ass out of here. But y'all know Leroy, he's a good for nothing son of a bitch. He stayed in the house. So I got on the ground right there. Yep, right there on the ground. And all these gunshots were going off and everything, man. We was right on back to Vietnam. God almighty. Thank y'all very much, ladies and gentlemen. One more time for Dan Scott, everybody.